Bengal genius here, Eddie Nashville. What an exciting comeback for the Bengals, only to lose at a last-minute field goal. But man, I'm trying to be more positive and upbeat, okay? Let's start with the positives, huh? Randy Bullock was perfect on field goals. He was 2 of 2, and he didn't miss a single extra point. So that was good. The Bengals were down, of course. They were down 23-9, and they scored 2 touchdowns in the end, and only to have the defense let them march right down the field and kick the final field goal to win. But hey, this wasn't just any team we were battling and fighting tooth and nail with to make a comeback and then blow it at the end. It was the Arizona Cardinals who, after all, did tie the mighty Detroit Lions. Other than that, they're 0-3-1. Okay, so we went 0-4 in the first quarter of the season. Now we're 0-1 in the second quarter. If we can go 3-1 in the next 3 quarters, we can be 9-7 and fight for the playoff spot. So we just got to win the next 3 to reach that goal. Red zone, once again, was a rough spot. Auden Tate dropped the pass. Andy Dalton was very inconsistent. The worst play call I can remember seeing in quite a while in that third quarter on 4th and 1, or was it the fourth quarter? I don't even know. It was 4th and 1, and I like the quarterback sneak. But putting him in shotgun, what you guys can do is, instead of putting a non-running quarterback at shotgun and expecting the running back to be the lead blocker, you could just put the quarterback under center and just have him snap it and then go for the 8 inches that was needed. So that was concerning. The defense, as always, has its struggles. The offensive line, they did, I don't know if they protected much better. I know on the stat sheet it looks that way, but I think they just called for shorter routes, so they're getting the ball out of his hands quicker, and that's why all the routes were so short. But hey, that'll work. That'll keep Andy Dalton alive. Why could they only move the ball on the last 2 drives? Part of me thinks, Arizona's a really bad team that we just lost to. They're really bad, super bad, and we just lost to them. So I think their defenders had a little bit of a letdown. All we can hope for at this point is to see some guys return. I'm hoping Jonah Williams can come back this season, AJ Green, and we can see, if our new coach is completely clueless, maybe Darquez Denard makes a difference. There's a million issues across the board, and we have to figure out if we're really going to do a true full rebuild, then we're going to have to consider trading Bengal favorites, because it makes no sense. If we're 0-5 with the guys like Geno Atkins and Carlos Dunlap and AJ Green, I'm hearing rumors. I think it was Mike Lombardi said that someone would trade a first-round pick for AJ Green. That's crazy. The guy's been unhealthy. He's not currently healthy. No one knows what kind of shape he's in. So I find that hard to believe. But the guy is win healthy. Obviously, he's one of the most productive wide receivers in the NFL. All right, so we're 0-5. 0-5, man. Man, oh man. Makes me think so much back to the 90s, man. That was my big fear. Marvin Lewis, keep in mind he was a Super Bowl winning defensive coordinator. He went to Washington. He had them in the top 5 defense, and he came in here. He had a ton of experience. He was authoritative, and I'm really getting worried about Zach Taylor. He was a quarterback coach, and they hired Lou, who was just a secondary coach. The defense and the offense, they don't seem to be able to adjust to anything. After that first drive when Mixon was running rampant, all of a sudden Arizona makes an adjustment. That's it, the end of it. But the Bengals cannot make adjustments on the fly. So let's go, baby. Let's go. We're going to keep hanging in there and figuring out what the plan is. If we're going to try to keep this current roster and just fill in guys, then the draft. So that's implying we're going to keep Andy Dalton. All right, so we're going to start looking at offensive tackles and linebackers in this upcoming draft. So Stay tuned. Let's see if we can get anybody to come back from injury. Cordy Glenn, that guy, I'm starting to think he was shot in the head or something crazy. So I don't hold much hope out there. Jonah Williams, I'm hoping that injury takes about 12 weeks, they say, to get back to full strength. He had surgery on June 25th, so I'll put it'll be 15 weeks on Tuesday. And he's doing some light work on the side. I'm just trying to find some positives here. And right now, I'm going to keep hoping we win until we're mathematically eliminated, because that's the kind of sicko I am. So love it, take it or leave it. Love me or hate me. I just, I'm going to watch it. But the good news is, I was kind of expecting him to lose, which is, takes all the stress out. It just sucks when it's, pointless. You're watching it. I don't want to watch the 4 o'clock games. What's the point? We're out of it. I am starting to not care, and it ruins my NFL season. So, all right, guys, let's keep it going. Let's see what we can root for. Let's hope for the young guys to get some starts. Easily, the linebackers can be replaced at any time if they want. Jermaine Pratt, let them grow and fail into the job. Who cares? Try out some secondary guys. Try it out, man. Start bringing in everybody. Let's go, Bengals. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Bengals Genius at twitter.com or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hooday. Let's keep it going, baby. 2020 undefeated. No, we're going to go 11-5, guys. Mark it.